Overall, if you take the last year, 2014-15, we grew by about 11% over the previous year in terms of revenues and 26% in terms of profits. Large contributions, I would say the largest growth contribution in terms of profits came from the financial services group, where both in non-banking financial services and in insurance we had a very good year. Business and trading conditions were generally difficult, and this was seen in the engineering businesses, particularly where we did not grow as much. We grew in line with the industry growth and with the GDP growth. In the material science businesses, which is, I said, more international of the businesses, we were hit by the ruble in Russia, which is about 25% of the business, but nevertheless we still were able to maintain both revenues and improve profitability. But on the fertilizer and the crop protection chemical side also we had fairly good growth despite the monsoon not being to the expectation that we had. So what did we do in a year that was difficult? I mean, what we did in a year that was difficult was we concentrated on operations, we concentrated on improving profitability, and we concentrated on building capability of our people. We still have some capacities unutilized across most of our plants, and therefore our capex, which were much higher in the previous years, were not as high in the past year, but I think we are now well positioned to take care of the growth going forward. So I am cautiously optimistic about the way forward, because I think a lot of steps are being taken in India, particularly by the government, to ensure that there is a lot more activity in India, the Make in India program, the job creation programs, and also I hope that some of the areas also where we are concerned about, particularly the sugar industry, for example, I know the government is seized of the matter, but they need to take some bold steps to ensure that this industry also is on even keel across the country. So overall, it's been a reasonable year for us. It's given us a tremendous amount of resilience and togetherness in terms of wanting to achieve more. Tube Investments of India has many businesses, and one major business of Tube Investments of India is the cold drawn welded tubing business, or the precision tubing business. We had certain restrictions into the range of products that we were able to make. We recently set up a plant about 75 kilometers from Chennai in Tamil Nadu to make what we call large diameter cold drawn welded tubing. This is largely for the hydraulics industry and the off-road vehicles and some very special applications. So the plant came on stream about 4 months ago, and we've been sampling with various customers. We are getting reasonable traction from some of them, and hopefully in the next few years this plant will be a substantial contributor to the revenues of Tube Investments of India.